Good morning to all. Myself K. Srivani, working as assistant professor in mechanical department. Now I am explaining about engineering mechanics. EM. I am representing as EM. Engineering mechanics are deals with forces and effect of forces on rigid bodies which is at rest or in motion. So before this one, mechanics are classified into three types. So before engineering mechanics, I am saying about mechanics. Mechanics are classified into three types based on the bodies. Different types of bodies are there. Based on that one, engineering mechanics are classified into three types. One is engineering mechanics and the other one is mechanics of solid and the final one is fluid mechanics. So based on the bodies, mechanics are classified into three types. One is engineering mechanics, mechanics of solid, fluid mechanics. In engineering mechanics, we use the rigid bodies. In this one, we use rigid bodies. When it comes to this one, in this one, we use the deformable bodies. When it comes to this one, in this one, we use the liquid or gases. Okay. So based on what is rigid body? In engineering mechanics, we use the rigid bodies. What is rigid body? Rigid body means, for example, I am considering one body. On this one, I am applying the force. When I am applying the external force, the body will not go deformation. So it will not get any change in the body. So it is rigid bodies. When it comes to this one, if you apply any external force, the body will get deformation like this. Okay, so this is known as deformable bodies. In EM, we use the rigid bodies. When mechanics of solid, we use the deformable bodies. When if you apply any external force, the body will get deformation. So this is deformable body. So again, engineering mechanics are classified into two types. One is static and the other one is dynamic. So static and dynamic. What is static? Bodies are always at rest position. Bodies at rest position. This is static. When it comes to in this one, bodies are in motion. Body is in motion. Dynamic means always bodies will deals with the motion of a bodies. Again, dynamics are classified into two types. One is kinematic and the other one is kinetic. One is kinematic and the other one is kinetic. Okay. So in kinematics, we consider only motion of the body without considering the forces. When it comes to in this one, we consider both motion of the body along with the consideration of the forces. So this is kinematics and this one is kinetic. So next, characteristics of forces. So there are four types of characteristics. One is magnitude, second one line of action, third one point of application, and the fourth one is nature. So characteristics of forces are four types. One is magnitude, line of action, point of application, nature of force. So for example, I am considering one surface. On this one, I am placing one rigid body. Okay. So here one force is applying here. And this is another force. I am giving some 20 or 30 whatever is Newton. Here another force is there. This is normal reaction. See how normal reaction will develop. For example, I am considering one rigid body placing on one surface. So placing on one surface. If a body is placing on a surface, the body will not go body will not go below the surface. So when there is a restriction, so a normal reaction will be developed. So on a surface, I am placing one body. So when body is placing on a surface, the body will not go under the surface. So one restriction is there. So that restriction is known as the normal reaction. Okay, this is normal reaction. So when if any restriction is there, the normal reaction will be developed. Now magnitude. Magnitude means this is the magnitude. 10 Newton, 20 Newton, whatever it is. So this is the magnitude. Line of action. See, this is the line of action. This one is the line of action. And point of application. So where the force is applying. So at which point the force is applying, here, 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 whatever it is. So that one is known as the point of application. Okay, next, nature. Nature means either it is pull type or push type. So whether it is push or pull. So that is known as the nature of the force. So magnitude means whether it is 10 Newton, 20 Newton, whatever it is. So that is magnitude. Next, point of application means where the force is applying. That is point of application. Line of action. See, this is the line of action. Now, after this one. So this is characteristics of forces. Now I am going to explain about free body diagram. Free body diagram. What is free body diagram? This is very important. What is free body diagram? So for example, I am considering one surface. On this one I am placing one rigid body. Okay. Here I am applying one weight. This is one force. Here one normal reaction. If any restriction is there, normal reaction will be developed. So what is free body diagram? Free body diagram means you have to represent only the reactions, removing all the support. You have to remove all the support, only reactions you have to represent. That is known as a free body diagram. For example, like this. Okay. So here weight is there. So this is force and this is normal reaction. So this is free body diagram. Now I am converting this one into coordinates. Okay. This is x, y, positive direction, and this is positive and this one is negative. Similarly, this one is negative. See, weight is acting vertically. See, I am representing coordinate like this here. Okay. Weight is acting vertically downward. This is weight. Similarly, force is moving positive direction. This is force. Similarly, normal reaction is moving upward direction. So, free body diagram means you have to represent only the normal reaction. Only have to represent the reaction, removing all the support. So, this is free body diagram. Free body diagram again I have converted into coordinate. So, which direction the forces are moving? Force is moving positive direction. Normal is moving upward direction. And weight is moving downward direction. So, this is free body diagram. Similarly, if I consider another body, if I consider body like this, on surface, I am placing one like this. This is the surface. Okay, weight is acting downward direction. See, here body will not go because here one wall is there. There is a restriction. So here one normal reaction is developed. I am giving R1. See, here also body will not go downward direction. Okay. Here one surface is there. One restriction is there. So another normal reaction is developing. So I am giving this one as R2. Now you have to represent free body of this one. Okay, like this. So here one R1 is. Similarly, this is R2. And weight is acting vertically downward. Now represent just coordinates like this. Okay. Now represent this one in coordinates. So R is moving upward direction. R1 is moving x direction. Weight is acting downward direction. So after resolving this one, you can solve the problems very easily. Similarly, see, for example, see, if I am placing body like this, okay, here surface is there. So this is string. When string is there means it is having tension. Now weight is acting, compulsory weight will be acting downward direction. See, here one restriction is there, body touching with surface. Okay, restriction is there. When it is restriction is there means I am representing R1. Similarly, see, this is one string. When string is there means you have to represent a T. Now you have to represent the free body diagram for this one. This is one circle. I am just representing the coordinates like this. So R1 is, this is R1. See, string, tension is there. Here tension is there. So this is tension and weight is acting downward direction. Weight is acting downward direction. Now you have to represent this one in coordinates. So R is moving upward direction. Weight is moving downward direction. Okay, string is there. So tension is there. So this is tension. After this one you can solve the problem very easily. Okay, this is free body diagrams. Next, resolution of forces. Resolution of forces. This is very important in engineering mechanics. Resolution of forces. What is resolution of forces? For example, I am considering one force here. One